Welcome to the Numerology and the Astrology for June 3rd, 2020. If you add all those numbers together, you get the number 13, and if you add the 1 and the 3 together, you get the number 4. So the number 4 is the number of neutral mind and harmony and balance, which obviously is something that is really needed at this particular time. So what will it take for balance to be restored? Clearly, all those many steps will take a long time. It is easy to unbalance seemingly stable realities, but it takes years to know your own center so that external circumstances no longer have the ability to unbalance you. We used to depend on our governments manifesting stability so that we could feel the illusion of safety. Since that is no longer possible, the only direction is inward. The number 4 is about balance and neutrality, but you are often tested by being put in very chaotic situations. This number is also about clear communication and learning to listen, something sorely missing at this time. I would love to see a meditation peaceful sit-in, not just the reactive upsets. While I completely understand the anger, upset, and suffering that so many have tolerated for decades, I also know that this may be what it takes to get it to change. And many things will have to radically change in order to make a lasting and permanent shift in our global mindset. The astrology for today. The Venus retrograde is at the midpoint of that retrograde. Know that decisions are hard to firm up because so much reflection needs to happen rather than just make a decision that will make you feel better instantly. There are no fast answers right now. The moon is still in the aggressive and emotional sign of Scorpio. While it harmonizes with Mars and Neptune, this is not as positive as it sounds. It adds more intensity and reactivity to what people are feeling. The swing of the duality while we are in the sign of Gemini has swung to the other side. When tyranny swings wide to one side, then eventually it must swing equally to the other side. We are witnessing that now. After a long cycle of being pulled and held in the darkness, know there are emotions and actions that are trying to lead us back into the light. We will be redefining that for many years to come. Become a seeker of deeper core truths. Know that practical action is required now and for a long, long time in the future. Be open to the massive changes that are happening in this world because we are shaping it into what we intend to become. So, my quote for today. May you find the peace that you long to find. May this country reclaim insight from the blind. May all peoples find respect and trust. May freedoms be reclaimed from the unjust. Okay, my blog today. I was helping to write something for a friend that died, and she was one of my ballet bar ladies, and while we are all connected twice or 3 times a week, now she is gone, and those that knew her much better than I reveal her amazing and wondrous life to me through the writings for her memorial. I point this out because I have learned over time that everyone's life is a mystery, a wonder, and an adventure designed to shape each of us into what we have become. No matter how old we get, somewhere inside there was a wild self, a self that refused to step aside at a certain point in our life, a part that said no to the status quo, a part that would rather live in your car than be subjugated by a person of pretense and supposed authority. Globally, many are at that same point in their life right now. They have had enough. For each person, that might feel different, and their responses will vary based on their experiences and skill set. But know that each life will hit that point where they cannot swallow one more lie, one more oppressive act, or one more overtly unconstitutional amendment. Thanks, everybody. Stay safe.